Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of To a Woman's Heart, where we uplift, motivate, encourage, and empower women. Make sure you follow us on all our social media outlets. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the website, and if you're a woman with a business, go to the social media outlet to a woman's heart.org. That's number two, a woman's heart.org, and check out the podcast as well. All right, ladies. Hopefully, your day was lovely and we can have some good girl chat. Well, first of all, I want to start off to say that my day was not so great today. And earlier, I was in a real funky mood, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I went to the bank to deposit some money in the ATM, and it swallowed up my money. Did not deposit it, it just swallowed up. The machine cut off, and then it cut back on, and it kept my money without even giving me a receipt that it took the money. That was the first thing that happened today. And then the second thing that happened while I was in the city sitting waiting for the light to change, as I'm looking through my rear view mirror, I see this car clash into the car behind me, and the car behind me was about to clash into me. And I'm like looking like, oh my God, they're going to hit me in the back. But thank God it didn't happen. They only hit the car behind me. So I was able to keep moving and going forward. And then the last thing, I get out of my car and water is spilling everywhere. And I look at my bottle and it is split. It's cracked all the way down. So I'm still smiling through all of this. And hopefully, what I said today will kind of help you get through whatever you're going through or whatever you're dealing with. So I titled this, It's Time Now. And as we see, as we hear, we see on social media, we see on the news, we hear from family and friends. Um, Life is short and people are checking out. Um, People, and it's not even an age range, it is not even a ethnic race thing, it's not even a gender thing. They are checking out. And so I said, it's time now because it's time now for us to live. It's time for us to live. Far too long we have been sitting on the cusp of waiting. Okay, I'll wait to start this business, or I'll wait to have kids, or I'll wait to finish school, or I'll wait um to work on myself, or I'll wait to forgive somebody, or I'll wait to be kind to somebody, or I'll wait to go to church, or I'll wait to join church, or I'll wait to believe in God, or I'll wait to trust somebody. I'll wait. Everything is a wait, 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 wait. And life is showing us that we can afford to wait because truly, as we see every day, tomorrow is really not promised. So when I say it's time now for you to get up and do what you need to do for you. It's time now for you to forgive yourself. It's time now for you to heal yourself. It's time now for you to mend the broken places. It's time now to let that individual go that you've been holding on to, that you love so much and they don't love you in return. It's time now to be the best mother, father that you can be. It's time now to live your life. It's time. It's time out for you sitting around and making yourself a promise year after year after year after year after year after year of what you potentially can get done. Go ahead and do it. If you want to lose the weight, go ahead and lose the weight. If you want to work on yourself, then go ahead and work on yourself. Don't let nobody or nothing stop you. This is the time now. So I had a meeting earlier today and I was talking to this young lady about finances, right? And she was saying that the time is now because the heavens are open for funding. And so it's time now for us to educate ourselves. It's time now for us sitting on the sideline just thinking everything is going to come to us, or we sitting out here with these pity parties talking about woe is me, I can't get it done, I don't know the first step to take, how can I get it done? It's time now to do what you need to do. It's time now to dust off that business you've been having sitting in the back of the closet on the top shelf where you are was unable to reach. It's time now to get it off the shelf and get it back running up again. And so as I was talking to the lady today, and we was talking about it's time now because a lot of things are opening up. And so I was like, well, the main thing is we don't know a lot of things and we're not educated on a lot of things, but then some of it we don't want to know. We don't want to educate ourselves, but we complain about our life. We complain about our situation and what we're sitting in. And it's time now to educate ourselves, to get a better understanding of businesses, process, and procedures. What is the trademark? What is copyright? What is patent? What is a business plan? How do I get funding? How do I protect my business? It's time now for us to get to know all these things. We can't continue to use certain things as an excuse and lean on it as a crutch. We just can't do that. So the time is now. And the thing I told her today was, even with get information, you have to be careful where you get your information from. So you check and verify with people that you know that has a business or in the arena that you're trying to get in. And then they can recommend somebody they know that somebody else is using to check and verify so you'll use the right person. Because in conversation, as we was talking, even her as a business person had somebody do something for her and she got duped out like 2,500. So we need to talk to one another. There's nothing wrong with sharing information. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. Long as it's good information, it's solid information. It's time now for get our house in order. That's all I'm saying. I'll reiterate this again. You look on the news, you look on social media, you talk to your family, your friends, and people are checking out. Some they're aware of that's been sick. Some are just a shocker. Some COVID is taking them, and we still revolving in the same cycles, in the same circles, doing the same things, having the same complaints, and not getting nowhere. You can't keep doing the same things expecting different results. You have to do something different. And some of us, we are our own hindrance. And you know what that real hindrance is? It's fear. It's a lack of understanding. It's a lack of knowing what steps to take, how to take those steps. But we can't live in fear. It's called think outside the box and step outside the box. You don't know what God has in store for you unless you take that extra step. He said, you take the one and he'll make the two. But a lot of us don't want to take the one. So he will make the two. And the time is now. It's time now to get it done. It's time now to let go of stuff we've been carrying on our back for seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. It's time now for us to let that go. It's time now for us to look in the mirror, do a self evaluation, and say to ourselves, how can I become a better me? It's time now for that. You can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Get it done today. Free. Don't you want to be free? Do you know how it feels to be totally free, to have nothing weighing you down, nothing that's worrying you, nothing that's distorting your thought process? Do you have it's time now to get things done. It's time now to appreciate what we have. If you look around your household, within your house, and you look around at your extended family and friends, and you can look around and say to yourself that they are still here. You can look around and say to yourself, they are still healthy, their mind is still right in good condition. Then it's time now for you to say thank you and be appreciative of a family that the chain has been broken. Everybody is healthy, everybody is doing good. You may not have everything that you want, but your needs are being met. And it's time now for us to be a little more appreciative than what we have been. We need to be just a little more appreciative of the things that we have. The time is now, not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, but right now. Learn how to appreciate what you have right now. Things that you want to do, start preparing to get them done right now. Don't wait, get it done. I'm going to keep saying this, life is too short. We've been procrastinating. We've been putting off. We've been hemming. We've been hawing. We've been woulda. We've been coulda. We've been shoulda. If I hadda, if I thought'a, if I would have made an effort to. And then even if we sit back and think back now, if we don't even have to think back that far, just look a little bit. A lot of us will have a lot of regret because you know why? We missed a lot of opportunities that were presented before our face. We missed them. We missed them. But the time is now. Like the lady said today that I talked to, the heavens are open. Money is coming from all directions. It's coming from all directions. There's a grant out right now for people in business, but you have to have your stuff structured. You have to have your business plan. You got to know the directions in which you're going. But a lot of us, we got concepts of how to do a business, but we don't have the understanding of how to keep that business afloat. The time is now for us to get that understanding. And the other problem with us that we don't want to face, we don't want to ask no questions. We don't want to feel like, we're helpless or somebody make us feel like we're stupid or make us feel like we're dumb. No question that you ask is a dumb question. No question that you ask is a stupid question, especially when you don't know the answer to it. And the answer can help you achieve the goals that you're trying to reach. So some of us are going to have to put our pride to the side and say, it's time now for me to put that to the side and get my business in order. Let me say, if you can stand on the corner, you can slice it, dice it, chop it up, count it up without a calculator, a piece of paper, a pen, all in your head, that's accounting techniques. That's a business right there. And the simple stuff that we do that we don't look at as being impactful, that's the stuff that you can do with your eyes closed. The time is now to get it done. Stop procrastinating. Stop sitting on your hands. Get it done. Be encouraging to somebody who is thinking about starting a business. Be encouraging to somebody who wants to be better for themselves. We know people, even myself, I have things I need to work on, but we should not let that weigh us down and keep us from progressing forward to becoming a better version of who we are. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from them. Their mistake. You made a mistake. So what? It's done. It's over with. It's time now for you to move on and let it go. So I said this other week before. So somebody left you. So your husband walked out. So what? It's time now for you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and live life. Do what you got to do for you if you're by yourself, and do what you got to do for you and your kids if you have them. All right? It's time now for us to be self sufficient. It's just time. We have no more time to waste. As we see, life is short. People are checking out of here. And no age, color of the skin don't matter. If you're rich or you poor, it doesn't matter. They're leaving here. The handwriting is on the wall. I don't know what it would take for us to understand the importance of living life and living life to the fullest. The time is now. Whatever you look around, whatever you do, no, you may not have it all. No, you may not be financially stable. No, yes, you may be unemployed. And yes, you may feel the pressures of life weighing on your shoulder, but God provides a way of escape. I'm believing in that. Even though I waver sometimes myself, I'm still believing that God provides a way of escape. Now, how he gonna do it, I don't know. But we have to have the faith that he's going to do, the faith the size of a mustard seed. And if you look up a mustard seed, and if you know what a mustard seed look like, it don't take a lot. It's just a little bitty old seed. And we need to have that faith. We need to walk in affirmation, believing that our life is going to change, believing that our marriage is going to get better, believing that our kids are going to be better, believing that this world is going to be healed, believing that those who are sick are going to be better. We need to walk in that affirmation. It's the time. The time is now for us to stand on what we say we believe in and walk boldly in that. Yeah, you may. I put on TikTok. Yeah, you may rock, you may sway, you may go back, you may go forward, and your face may get like this to the ground. But God, you in Christ, He will never let you touch it ever. You may get close. You may not be down to your last $5, but you're going to be okay. You may be down to your last cup of soup in the cabinet, but you're going to be okay. You may be in a position where you have to move and you don't know where your next residence is going to be, but you're going to be okay. You may be in a position that they're thinking about repossessing your car. It's going to be okay. You're going to make it. We're going to have to believe that. And if he don't do it right now, you know that he still can. The time is right now to stand on what we believe on. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, because you all probably think when I get on here, I have it all together, and all the time I don't. I don't have it all together all the time. I struggle at times myself. I have to feed myself the same conversations I'm feeding you. I had to remind myself the same thing I'm reminding you, that the time is now for us to put our focus, for us to do what we need to do in this time right now. The time is now for you to love your parents like you never loved them before. The time is now for you to love your kids like you never loved them before. The time is now for us to do right by each other like we never done before. The time is now for us to put away all the negative stuff. The time is now to put the hate, the racism, the discrimination to the side. The time is now. It's right now. The time is now for us to help one another, to lift each other up. The time is now. We can't afford to keep spinning our wheels on crazy foolishness stuff. Look at me, wet myself up. We can't afford that. The time is now for us to do better. It's time. The time is now. No better time than the present. You know why I say the present? Because your past is behind you and there's nothing you can do about your past. It's already come and gone. But you can make a change today and you can be better for tomorrow. That you can do. And only you know what that it is. As I say all the time, I can tell you what my it is, but I can't tell you what your it is. For it's time now to do what you need to do. What is needed for you to forgive somebody. And forgiveness ain't for the other person, it's for you, to free you up. We need to learn how to free ourselves up. You know, when your car get low on gas, and when you get so far down on that tank, the light comes on, right? And it lets you know that you need to gas up quickly or you're going to be pushing that vehicle. Well, I'm telling you right now, the gas light is on your life. It's on. For the hate, for the unforgiveness, for things you don't let go, for your fears, for your weaknesses, for your doubts, and all that stuff. The gas light is on. And it's time for you to gas up and let it go, so you can move forward and not stay stuck where you at. It's time for you to gas up. The light is on. It's time now. You need to gas up. The light is on to let you know you need to flush the tank and refill it up so you can move forward. It's time. We can no longer live in life allowing these things to hold us back. And everybody has a skill. Everybody has a gift. You need to find out what that gift is. You need to find out what that skill is and use it to the best of your ability. Some of us are struggling and we sitting on ideas and things that could have been got us out of the hole. And they're great ideas, but we scared that we're going to fail. We're scared that nobody won't purchase from us. We're scared that nobody won't listen to us. We scared that nobody won't understand us. You can't be scared. God did not give you a spirit of fear. So you have to step outside the box. And if God tells you to do something, then trust that He's going to see you through it. Now, is it going to be easy? Nope, it's not going to be easy because Rocky Roads has a purpose. The roads are rough and rocky so you can learn things as you go. Rocky roads, hills, and mountains teaches you how to maneuver around, teaches you how to step over, teach you how to figure out how to get around the mountain or get over the hill and get to your destination. So look at your bumps, your hills, your mountain, and your rockiness as guide to help you to understand how to get around some things, how to move around some things. Look at it like that. That's what you need to do. Don't look at it like, okay, this is going to hold me back. It's all about perception and how we perceive things. If we perceive that we're going to fail at something, then that 9 times out of 10, that's what we're going to do. But the time is now to believe in ourselves that we are conquerors and we can get some things done. You have to believe in yourself first. How you expect somebody to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? So you need to believe in yourself first. And let's not be so quick to hold on things to ourselves. Let's be people that have open hands and is willing to always help somebody. Because what God placed in you is yours. But it don't mean that you have to keep what you learn to yourself. Let us be more open minded and have an open heart and be willing to help somebody else. I'm telling you, it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. You think God telling you that for no reason? That has a reason. Have you ever thought about when you listen to what thus says the Lord and you follow His rules and His regulations, His guidelines, and you do what He say do? Because I know it happened to me. I've given to people when I didn't have it to give, and they didn't know I didn't have it to give. But when I had a need to be met, my need was met because I was not selfish. And a lot of what we sitting in today, we're sitting in because we have become some selfish, closed-minded, unforgiving, cold-hearted individuals. And it's time now to let it go and change our ways. We need to be more giving. We need to be more loving. We need to have more compassion. We need to be more understanding. The time is now for us to do that. We can't say, I'm going to wait to get it done, because I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow is not promised to you. You're banking on that you're going to wake up and see tomorrow. You don't know when your number going to be called. So why not live life today? It's here today. That past behind you is gone. You can't change. If you can pull it back in, ain't nothing you can do about your past. You can't change it. You can't fix it. You can't correct it. You can change from today going forward of how you are and who you are and how you're going to respond to things and how you're going to do things. You can change that moving forward. But as far as what happened in the past, you can't change that. That's a done deal. Those are closed books. Them books is closed. And you can't reopen them. You can't go back and get no sleep. You can't go back and get the lie you told. You can't go back and get what you stole from somebody. You can't go back and retrieve when you told somebody you hated them. You can't do that. You can't go back when you broke somebody's heart and fix that. from back then. You can only make a difference from today and going forward. That's it, and that's all. But we have to acknowledge that we are imperfect people trying to be better. We can't live and waddle in the past and the stumbling and the mistakes and bad decisions. Donnie McClurkin said we fall down, but we get up. How many people have fell down and still down there though? When are you going to get up? When? You need to get up. The time is now for you to get up. It's time. It's time right now for us to make a change. It really is. Can't wait for tomorrow. It's not promised to you. And like I said, Betty White and a couple more other people, and you know, aunts and dads and mothers and children. If it ain't straight bullets, it's COVID. And if it ain't COVID, it's cancer. If it ain't cancer, it's heart attack. If it ain't heart attack, it's stroke, lupus, all kinds of stuff. And we're sitting around in our seats in fear. We're complaining. We're not happy. We have a cold heart. We have closed mind, unforgiveness in us. We don't want to let go of nothing. We don't want to do right by nobody. We can't be kind to nobody. We don't have a good word to say about nothing. We want everything given to us, and we don't want to give to nobody else, and neither do we want to help anybody. And that's not how God designed it to be. And then you wonder why you get stuck in the place that you get stuck in. Change your ways. Change your ways. Change the way you think about things. Change the way you do about things. But let me say this too. Understand we are individuals. And everybody respond and do things in a different manner. You can't expect people to do things the way you do them because they are not you. It's time now for us to change our thinking. It's time now for us to stop lumping everybody in one bucket. It's time now for us to mind our business. We got enough business to take care of without spending time taking care of somebody else's business, because our cup, our plate, our bowl, our cabinet, refrigerator is full. We don't have no time to waste on nobody else. We just don't. So the time now for us to do a checklist for us. Every individual, if you watching live and even if you watch on a replay, the time is now for us to do our self checkup on what we need to change, the steps we need to make so we can live our life to the fullest and stop living in regret. So you didn't lose all the weight you wanted to. It's okay. Try it again. So you don't look like a supermodel. It's okay. You weren't meant to look like a supermodel. Be happy with who you are. We are all imperfect. There is something on every one of us, even in the best shape of a person. There's something on them that they don't like and they still try to fix. But beauty is not totally on the outside. Beauty comes from the inside out. And it's time now for you to understand that the beauty that resides in you. You have to think you're beautiful. You have to feel like you're beautiful. And sometimes all it takes is just fixing ourselves up a little bit, changing our hair, changing our clothes. It don't take much. But stop comparing yourself to somebody else. You wasn't designed that way. You was designed and made the way God wanted you to be. Appreciate you for who you are. It's time now for you to love not part of you, but all of you, from the inside out, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. It's time now for you to do that for yourself. It's time now for you to forgive yourself. It's time now for you to think outside the box. It's time now. Let it go. It's time now. Ladies, come on. We are stronger than what we think. We are stronger than what we know. And we are stronger than what we realize to be. God didn't make no mistake. He didn't. Birth, labor, cramps, menopause, and you still do other things dealing with all that stuff. Carrying a baby for 9 months. You're amazing. Dealing with cramps, and some women have bad cramps. You're amazing. Dealing with labor, 2 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours of labor. You're amazing. Being able to multitask. You are amazing. And if you don't think think you're awesome, that you don't think that you're amazing, you don't think that you're powerful, you don't think that you're strong, nobody else will. And if somebody has snatched your voice, it's time now for you to snatch it back. If somebody has taken something from you that you didn't give away freely, take it back. Take your life back. It's time now for you to take it back. It's time now. It's time for you to step up and step out. Take your life back. It's yours. Don't give nothing away to nobody that you're not ready to give away. Keep it for yourself. Do whatever you want to do with it, but be the controller of your own life. And it's time now for you to talk to yourself so you can be your best self, whatever that best self is. And nobody know what that is but you. And it's time now for you to stop listening to people's negative words and their actions towards you, which makes you feel like they have to define who you are. It's time now to take that all back. Take it back. It's time. It's time now. I want you all to understand and get this ingrained deep down in your spirit. Life is too short. It's time now for you to live and live it to the fullest without any regret, without any apologies. If you have an emotional day, you have an emotional day. Go with it. It's your day. It's your feelings. Can't nobody tell you how to feel. Can't nobody validate what you're going through. Their feelings, and yours is yours. You choose the path in which you want to walk. It's time now to understand that. It's time now. Let's get it done. Working on bringing some people that's going to be very educational to us as women, some financial individuals that's going to help us understand finances, how to build a business, how to keep it, sustain a business, things you need to do for your business. It's time now, ladies. We're so much more than what somebody has minimized us to be. We're so much more than that. Let us pray for one another. Let us lift each other up. Let us be encouraging to one another. And it does not matter your financial status. Everybody hurt. Everybody have problems. Everybody's feelings get hurt in situations. It's time now for us to understand that. But it's time now for us to be okay with that and push on, not take it personal. What somebody say. If it's constructive criticism, then you take it and you move on. If it's some garbage you don't need, then put it in file 13, like I do. I ain't got to hold on to it. Neither do you. Put it in file 13 and deposit it. It's time now. Okay? All right. One more thing before I go. And if you watch it tonight, you'll hear it. If you watch a replay later, maybe it'll be past and gone, but we still can do it. I'm asking that you use your platforms from tonight at 11 p.m. all the way till tomorrow night at 12 midnight. Let us flood every social media outlet with encouragement, motivation, uplifting, and prayers. Let us flood these outlets with that. We need our land to be healed. Man can't do it, but God can. So I'm saying from our lips to his ears, thank you, Jesus, in advance for answered prayers. All right? Let's continue to pray for one another. Let's continue to lift each other up. And let's continue to promise ourselves that we're going to work on right now being our best selves. We're going to work on letting some things go. And we're going to truly work on living life to the best of our ability, however that is. If it's with somebody or if it's without somebody. That's what we're going to promise ourselves to do. Not promise me, promise yourself. And then promise yourself you'll get it done. Because see, we can tell somebody else what we're going to do to appease them, but that ain't gonna last long. Do it for you, whatever that it is. It's time now to stop drinking so much. It's time now to let the drugs go. It's time now for being so judgmental. Let it go. It's time now for us to be more helpful, again, more understanding, more compassionate. All right? It's time now. Let's get it done, ladies. Let's get it done. Make sure you share this with other women. You never know how it may bless somebody, how it may help somebody. You never know that. The time is now to get it done. It's time now. We have no more excuses. The time is now. You've been told. Now, what you do with this message is up to you. But I'm telling you, the time is now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start working on it today. Start changing what you need to change today. Start being appreciative of what you need to be appreciative today. Speak life in your life. Speak it in your life. And put the fear to the side and ask God to help you to push through or show you some things, the directions in which you need to go. He'll do it. Find you a like-minded person and partner up with. So when you feel weak, that person will be your accountability partner and they can push you forward. Because everybody needs a little push every now and then. I'm pushing you too. Push yourself. See your worth. See your value in yourself. It's time now for you to see your worth and your value in yourself. It's time. It's way past time. You are way overdue. Okay? Make sure you follow us on all our social media outlets. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please help us build the numbers up. Check out the website, toawomansheart.com. And make sure if you're a woman in business, you want to brand your business, share life moments, network, go to number 2awomansheart.org and sign up today. Working on splitting out the t-shirts on the website. Ladies, please buy a t-shirt. T-shirt speaks to the heart of a woman. And be encouraged. All right? Until we talk again, I hope this message was helpful. I hope it caused you to think a little bit more, and I hope it caused you to appreciate a lot of things. Share, 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 invite someone. And if you're a woman who has a business, send me an email, number to a woman's heart to a woman's heart at gmail.com. I get the website and social media all crossed up. Number 2, a woman's heart at gmail.com. That's all one word. The number 2, the numerical number 2, a woman's heart at gmail.com. All right? Send me those emails. Let's get these numbers up. Let's share with others. And let's continue on becoming our better, best selves until we talk again.